How's it going, guys? We're going to do a review on the Groove Juice here. It's the quickest way of cleaning your cymbals, and I mean really, really quick. There's no buffing, there's no polishing, there's no rubbing, there's nothing. You literally spray this stuff onto the cymbal, you leave it for a couple of seconds, and then you shower it off. It's very important that you know this. It's extremely, extremely powerful. And I mean, as soon as you spray it on, you know about it. It just smells like paint stripper, pungent right up your nose, you know, to a point where you start coughing. Because remember, you can always hit it again. That's turned a lot of people off because they don't want to use it because it's been known for taking the logos off the cymbal. I'm going to show you how you can keep the logos on. It's a very simple thing, you just cover them up, but there's a right way of doing it and there's a wrong way of doing it. So before we actually get down to cleaning them, I'm going to show you how to protect your logos. It's very, very simple. You're going to need electrical tape.
The reason why we use electrical tape is because it's so easy to work with. For instance, I made a mistake there, so it was very easy for me to correct it. Just lift it up and then put it exactly where I want it. The same thing goes for just the rest of the logo. You simply just stick it on all the pieces. Now, another thing that's great, you can literally tear it into little small strips and cover other areas if the normal tape is too thick. Now, why would you use this over, say, sellotape or some other tape? Well, sellotape is just going to rip off the logo. It's too much, and also when you put sellotape on, it's not going to last in water or when you spray on the actual cleaner. So I've always found electrical tape is the quickest way and the easiest way to make it work.
Okay, so we are ready to rock. All we're going to do is we're just going to spray it on. And they say spray it on and leave it for 30 seconds. They say 30 seconds. I leave it on a little longer than that. So let's just hit it with the water. Make sure you give it a good rinse off. The water's not going to do any damage. Just remember, as soon as we're finished here, to dry it off. You can see that this hasn't budged at all, which is really, really great. Alright, now so this is the 18-inch. It's done a really good job, except just here I'm a little concerned about this section here. I'm getting there's a lot of black stuff. It's probably not showing up on the camera, but there you go, you can see it there. Just compared to, say, the other side, which doesn't really, you know, it's a little bit more smoother. As we come along here, we see a little bit more. Look up there. So I'm going to hit it one more time.
Now have a look at how easy it is to take off the electrical tape, and it can withstand all that water, it can withstand the spray, but when you want to take it off, very, very easy. Try and do that with sellotape or even masking tape. Impossible. Now let's have a look real closely where the electrical tape was. You can see the difference, what has been cleaned and what hasn't, especially just up here. You can see the lines of the electrical tape. Now as we move up to the logo part with a sweet ride, it's very obvious. And when we zoom back, it's done a real good job of really capturing that shine.
They came out with a really good shine, and the protection around each logo worked really well. Eventually the logo is going to come off no matter what you do, just from playing and things like that. I'm glad I hit the 18-inch twice because the black around the side is very noticeable even after the first clean. So don't be afraid to hit it twice. Sometimes you're going to have to do that. A lot of people don't think, you know, with the Groove Juice, because it's so powerful, that it's you shouldn't hit it twice in one go. But you really can. The fact is that all of the cymbal cleaners they're very strong. You know, they have to get out the dirt, they have to get out all those acids that fall from your fingers. Every cymbal cleaner I've used worked. Not as good as this, but they all generally work. The one thing I will tell you to keep away from is paste cymbal cleaner. I'll put a picture of it up here. And not ruined the cymbal, but it took months to try and get this white kind of film on the cymbal off. So what I'll do is I'll leave a list of the cymbal cleaners that I think are really good down in the description, so you can go check it out. That's an Amazon affiliate. Go to Books, come back to me, you'll be helping me. Anyway, I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, have a good one, bye bye.
If you like what you've seen here today, you can see a lot more videos, so just click on any of them here on the screen.